Welcome to the Diamond Mine Podcast with Nate and Lenny. We're listening to all 92 Diamond albums certified by Billboard. Today's album is
25 by Adele.
With special guest
Rudy.
What's up, guys?
Now, let us move on to our news segment.
And welcome back to your music news. First off, the Grateful Dead t-shirt shatters auction records and sells for $18,000. Wow.
Bank.
Okay.
It's almost as much as college.
Seriously.
One year.
One semester. Paul McCartney has said that he's going to stop signing autographs and taking pictures with fans.
What?
Is he related to Jesse McCartney?
Next.
Hurt.
Anyway, but he's doing it, he's like, because I know I'm here, and you know I'm here,
Uh-huh.
so what's the point in me proving it?
Fair enough.
Which,
fair.
whatever, I guess. Yeah, I'm skipping that one. Oh, okay, so we've turned into Celine Dion fans, if you all have been watching for a while. And this episode is Adele, so speaking of the two, Adele has a piece of Celine Dion's used gum framed in her house.
That's weird.
I'll be
That's
munching
creepy.
on that, bro.
It's what...
It's like,
what is wrong
we were just
with
now
you?
talking about the show You. Ugh. It's like the same vibe.
Yeah.
Anyway, Metallica launches a new masterclass on being a band because they need more money, apparently.
Uh-huh.
No, they don't. They're worth millions of dollars individually. And yet they started a masterclass to make more money because they can. Zayn, is it Malik or Malik?
I don't know.
I think it's Malik,
I
but
feel like
I'm
you would
probably
know.
wrong.
Anyway, so apparently he harassed Gigi Hadid's mom, Yolanda, and he pled guilty. So now they're separated, and I think it's going to court. I think it was a physical thing, like abuse, like a push or something. It was something like that. I don't know. If you want to read up on it, go ahead. Feel free. Skipping that one, not relevant. Kiss has canceled their Las Vegas residency.
Oh, how sad.
So as much as I have brought that one up, it is now canceled. Sorry to all of you fans out there. Green Day has released a new single, Holy Toledo, that is in the original motion picture, Mark, Mary, and Some Other People. I listened to it. Did you?
No, I haven't.
Have you? No. Yeah.
Is it good?
It's like, it kind of reminds me of the 2012 era.
Oh, okay.
Not horrible. Not the best.
Word.
2012.
I was
That's,
9.
I was 12.
I was 12. I was 12. Anyway, Boy Genius is back for one show taking place on November 19th. This Friday.
Is that like Jimmy Neutron?
Yeah, close.
Sick.
I'll show you a picture.
Oh, is this K-pop?
Yeah, that's it.
Uncomfy.
We're just gonna move on. Okay, so nearly 3 months after his death, a date for the public memorial service for Quiet Riot drummer Frank Benali. Yep. Has been set. The funeral will be held Monday, November 15th, tomorrow, at 2:30 p.m. at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Hollywood Hills, Los Angeles, California. Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake's 2004 Super Bowl Nipplegate scandal is a hot topic once again, ladies and gentlemen, all right? On Monday, November 1st, Malfunction, the dressing down of Janet Jackson, was announced by its creators.
Why?
So it's like a documentary about it.
For the people that have seen that, why did she have that thing on her nipple? It was not a nipple ring. It was like the sun, but like the center of the sun was just like a circle around her nipple. And then why?
Maybe it was planned.
Maybe.
A lot of people think that it wasn't planned. He did that. It was a horrible thing that he did.
But maybe it was staged and she
Well, you have to watch the documentary to find out. Anyway, U2 return with their first new song in 3 years. Your song saved my life from the soundtrack for the animated film Sing 2, which is about like singing pigs and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Did you see the first one?
No, I just seen the trailer.
Yeah.
Love that. Okay, this one I'm not gonna get into because if y'all haven't heard about it, just go read up on it. Travis Scott.
Yeah.
And the Astro World and all of that.
That's like the biggest thing in music news right now, probably.
It really is.
Wow.
Because people were dying, the medics were understaffed. It just.
That's crazy, yeah.
It
if you want more information on it, it's literally everywhere
and
right now.
They're being sued, restraining orders are happening. He went to a party with Drake after.
Dave and Buster's.
Yeah, Dave and Buster's. So.
You should be arrested for that alone.
Yeah, that place is gross.
Honestly, you know what?
During a pandemic, Travis. Isn't his name like Jock or something? Like not Travis at all.
You're going to town on that
Sharpie. He's really munching. I don't know.
It just tastes good. I don't know why you're hating.
I like that.
They hate us because they ain't us.
You think Malik's name's pronounced Malik? Maybe Saint Malik.
I don't know.
Jock Bermun Webster the second.
I think that's Jaquez.
Jaquez? Is it not Jock? I guess it's not French.
I was about to say, boy, if you took French and you're still saying it, Jock. It's Jacques.
That's really funny, Lenny.
No, thank you. Later. Anyway, Jaquez or Jacques, whichever you prefer, I guess.
It's gonna be a good one.
This is gonna be it.
You can edit stuff out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't, and I'm not going to. On Monday, November 8th, Led Zeppelin 4 turned 50. Which, that's on this, that's in here. So we'll get to that probably in like 2 years, whenever this finishes out. And then...
Yeah. Dang, 23 million.
And then November 8th was also 40 years of Diary of a Madman by Ozzy Osbourne.
I was going to say Diarrhea of a Madman.
Uh-huh.
That.
I have that every day.
Too.
That's a good band name.
Diarrhea of a Madman.
Why is that something that like Roderick would be?
They were Loaded Diaper.
I know. Like it's same.
Maybe when he
same
goes
vibe.
solo.
Mm-hmm. It's his solo name.
That's perfect, honestly. Tears for Fears have mapped out a 2022 US tour in support of their first new album in 17 years called The Tipping Point. Tears for Fears, never gotten into them.
Me neither.
How about you, Roby?
What was her name? Tips for Fears?
What did you say? Tears?
Oh, Tears for Fears.
What did you say? What did
that album title?
No, we only edit out the horrible stuff.
I don't edit the news segment at all.
Well, what's considered horrible stuff?
We can't say that during the news segment because Lainey won't edit it out.
I'll tell you when I cut. Dolly Parton's Jolene gets...
Big fan.
This, of course, gets a pulsing dance floor ready remix by DJ
I don't
producer.
like the word pulsing.
I don't either. Destructo. I haven't listened to it though because I'm genuinely afraid of. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh gosh.
Taylor Swift has taken a classic and made it even better. Rob Sheffield gave her Red Taylor's Version album a 5-star rating. 5 out of 5.
Okay, out of 5.
Yeah.
Cool. I was about to get mad if it was 5 out of 10.
I mean,
I mean, don't know
it's
music.
the same music.
It was you that said that. I do like the 10-minute long song.
Yeah, I mean, if you can make 10 minutes out of a 3-month relationship, that takes skill. That's awesome. Hey, Taylor, you'll probably never see this, but hey, congratulations.
Wow,
you went out and you did the thing.
Man, the shots are being fired, and it's not even
Roby,
like we're in the news segment.
Ruby doesn't hold back.
Hey, I
As
get
you
it.
can tell.
He tried to kill Spider-Man. Screw him.
You know what? That's fair. And last, certainly not least, Britney Spears' conservatorship has ended after nearly 14 years. Give her a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
One singular balloon floats up.
Why do you do the things that you do to me?
Sorry. Sorry.
And that's it for your music news.
And we're back from the news segment. So, Roby, why don't you tell them a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, my name's Roby. It's like Toby, but with an R. That's it's a common misconception. Not Robbie.
Not Ruby.
It is what it is. I'm a junior over at Johnson University. I'm majoring in English and Bible and theology. So, I know about the Bible and about English.
So what made you want to do Adele?
Adele. I mean, I'm not a super big music freak, so Adele was very surface level, someone I could get down with, someone I knew.
You know what? That's a good reason.
Good answer.
Yeah, I mean,
good answer.
She's great, so I'm happy to be here.
That's fair, and we do talk about that. All right, what's your Enneagram?
My Enneagram? So I'm a 4-wing 3.
Wait, you actually know it?
Yes, I do. If you go to a Bible college, people are going to make you know it. They're going to stop you on the street.
If you go to college, period.
I'm going to be honest with you, though. I think it's great, but I think it's turning into the new zodiac sign. There are people using it as an excuse.
I hate it so much.
So
I don't even know what that is. I'm not going to lie to you.
A zodiac?
No, an
it's a
Enneagram.
killer. Oh, Enneagram.
Did you see that they figured out who the Zodiac killer is?
Okay, but then this one guy who was like, no, I've been tracking him down. There's no way that's a Zodiac. That's stupid. That's horse crap. So... Because didn't they think they caught the Zodiac killer technically?
I think so.
But he died, so they couldn't confirm it.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Anyway, anything else? Any more fun facts?
Fun facts.
Oh, we also know Roby from school.
Yeah.
Yes. I was in band with Nate. I was in band with you for a little bit.
Technically, that is true, but we knew each other since first grade.
Yeah.
So.
Me and Lane go way back. Me and Nate, not as far back, but back.
Yeah, it's just a good little bit back.
We stood beside each other in band.
Yeah.
And popped our horns up.
I love that.
Anyways, so let's get into the social media. So the Twitter is TDMPod, TDMPOD. The Instagram is the Diamond Mine Podcast. If you want to find us on YouTube and watch the visual aspect of the podcast, the Diamond Mine. If you look up the Diamond Mine Podcast on YouTube, we will be the first thing that pops up. So, Lainey, give them the deets on the album.
This album went 11 times platinum. It was released November 20th, coming up on the 6-year anniversary in 2015. Okay. It has 11 songs and it is only 48 minutes long.
Only.
No,
there's been, you don't know.
We've literally listened to a 2-hour long album.
Oh, yeah, I know. I listen to the pod. So.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's a big
avid fan.
This table, we need to invest. We have $7.
Yeah. For real? That's what's up. Okay.
We'll get to... Okay.
This first song is called Hello. So this song, everybody and their mom knows the song. The song took over the world. I can't tell you how many memes I've seen with the Hello sound bit. Most of them being vines that I saw in middle school. But Adele, is one of those Celine Dion-esque people. Just has a really powerful, beautiful voice. And I really like this song. Captured my interest.
Sorry, I'm chewing ice. Very poor timing. Anyway, Roby, what did you think about this song?
Yeah, Hello. I mean, just like Nate said, everybody knows it. You see it in a lot of memes. I love the SNL skit they have with Hello. I don't know if you guys seen it. It's a Thanksgiving one, oddly enough, which we got coming up.
I think I have. I think I do know what you're talking about.
I love it, but Hello, is it the best song on the album? I think it just might be. I mean, it's very well written.
Fair enough.
She brings it. I don't have a whole lot to say that's not already been said. So.
That's fair. Also, for some reason, you talking about the skit reminded me of the one where like, what you say, and there's a gunshot, and it keeps going for 5 minutes. Anyway, love that skit. Hello. Lionel Richie's was better in my opinion, but Adele, close second.
She babbin'.
For those of you who don't know what Nate just said, babbing means...
lying.
Okay.
I feel like I'm moving in this chair a lot and it's picking up on the audio, so I'm sorry
it's probably
about
me
that.
kicking the table, chewing ice.
Yeah, you're right. I literally, I can hear when I drink water, so it's fine.
I
thing is
hate
just stupid sensitive.
It really is, so... I can hear my chair.
Oh, there we go.
But when I edit, though, I go in and condense it even more.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the fan's not on, which helps out a lot, because last time that was absolutely horrible.
Oh, yeah, because you can hear, the woo.
Yes.
Yeah, when I was listening, that's all I could hear.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Go home. Go home. Anyway, like Nate already said, absolute pure talent, similar to Celine Dion's. This song debuted at #1 on the Hot 100, And it sold 1,112,000, like it had that many downloads in the first week.
Dang.
Right? The subtle background harmonizing I thought was brilliant, and she said that this song is about hurting someone's feelings. She said that this song is about hurting someone's feelings, but also staying in touch with herself. Next.
The next song is called Send My Love, and then in parentheses, To Your New Lover. This song is another really popular song from this album. It's got a little head bop to it. Just such a vibe. Never knew the words as a kid, though, so I would always get the chorus stuck in my head and just be like, and like not know what I was singing at all. If this song, the main thing that stuck out to me with this song is because of how catchy it is. If this song came out today, TikTok would eat this up, bro. There would be some huge dance or some trend to go along with the chorus. Like, I can feel it in my bones.
Yeah, I remember listening to this one on the way to school all the time. Like, I think they still play this on the radio.
I think, yeah,
I wouldn't
you're
know
right.
that.
Yeah, so this was one of the ones I listened to last. I mean, everyone knows it.
Mm-hmm.
Like Nate said, I don't really know the words, and I was trying to sing it as I was listening to it today, and it was a whole lot of mumbling. I think it's good though. It's not too like abrasive as some of her other songs are. Like, it's not super loud. She's not trying to do a run every 2 seconds. It's just a nice song. It's catchy. It's probably why it got popular.
I agree.
No one knows the words, but they all know the melody of it.
And
That's all that matters. Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
So on Genius Lyrics, that's where most of my stuff is coming from, because they had the opinions. I just did the facts for this one, basically. But Adele apparently had the guitar bass that she starts off the song with and kind of goes throughout. She had that bass line since she was 15 years old.
Aw.
So this is 10 years in the making.
That's crazy.
Yeah, literally 10 years in the making. That's crazy. Yeah, that is crazy.
She could have had a child in that time.
Well, she did.
Well, yeah, but like a 10-year-old child will be way more productive than this song ever will be.
At the age of 15.
Okay.
Yeah, if anything, that would have been counterproductive.
For education.
Okay, guys.
We just start dogging Roby. We're just like, yeah, you idiot.
Everybody hate on Roby.
Comment down below what you...
I think there's more on the show.
He's like, I'm never coming
He
back.
just said, yeah, I listened to this once when I was 17. Well, let's keep going, guys. Let's not stop it here.
Do you have anything else to say, lady?
Of course I do, but you really should have just said that. You should have just been like, yeah, I heard it once. Anyway, the song was originally named
Looking at my notes.
That one was literally 2 words. I'm sorry, 3. And it's
That's hilarious. Yeah, that's amazing. I was driving.
Oh, man.
Train wreck. Anyway.
I have more to say than what's on here.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad. The song was originally named We Ain't Kids No More, and it's directed towards the guy she dated between her 21 album era and her now ex-husband Simon.
Huh, how about that?
I'm going to get you a t-shirt that says, huh, how about that? Because I swear you say that at least once every episode. Merry Christmas. Next.
The next song is called I Miss You. This sounds like I'm entering a cult church. Like, that's how the opening felt, just with all the... I don't know what that would be. It sounds like Gregorian chant, how they're just like... or whatever.
Yeah. They did redo.
The drums on the song aren't on beat, but it's like in an interesting way. Like, it's triplets or something, but they're not...
Is this the one with
even
the toms?
on the beat. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like not a criticism. I think if anything, it made it more interesting because it makes the song kind of feel like uneasy because you can't get a grip of like where you are on the beat. The song was really interesting. It's almost like she's preaching because she's got that organ in the back and she's got the choir singing with her and
yeah.
Made me feel that Holy Spirit, if you catch my drift.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that organ and choir, dude, she was taking me to church, bro. I was feeling it. I thought this song...
That's my favorite part.
This is helping me, guys, okay?
Okay.
Anyways, I didn't think anything too much of it. I thought it was one of her songs where she's just singing loud as hell, and then just, I just thought she's loud and going through way too many runs. I'm like, you need to slow it down, change the pace. Like, it is very emotional, but she's thinking about missing.
I do get that, though, because there is one song later, and I can't remember which one it is, but it's almost so loud that you don't want to listen to it.
Is it this one?
But it's only one note.
See how that feels like a Gregorian chant?
Dude, that's the song we're on. No, stop playing that.
Well, yeah.
No, it's later on. I can't remember which. It might have been... I think it's either When We Were Young or Water Under the Bridge. I think it's one of her popular ones, but I can't remember. Anyway, but... I'm going to cut you. Are you done?
Do you hear that?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know why this
Is that
reminded
like a plane?
Yeah, but I was scared to walk home, so I drove. Because I've been reading too many Skinwalker stories.
Don't say that out loud.
I'm sorry, too many stories.
Yeah, those things...
Like, that scares the...
I live beside the
crap.
woods, and I hear some strange stuff at night. I was working on homework the other night, 11:57 p.m., just straight up gunshot. And I was like, one gunshot, too, so they got the job done, whatever it was. But, like, you'll hear screaming, you'll hear, like, animals, like, that, they're like, meow. It's like, dude, that's not a cat. It's like a gargled meow.
What's weird is, like, some animals, too, they sound a lot like humans. Like coyotes, they're known as, like, when you hear a pack of coyotes, it sounds like a woman screaming.
It
like,
does,
yeah,
dude.
so-
There's a bunch of coyotes in my house.
And it's like...
I live in a weird place, guys.
Every time I pull into my house at night, especially, like, if it's, like, pitch black, every time recently I've been like, man, I'm gonna get got by a skinwalker. There's gonna be one down in the
And you told me
backyard."
not to say it. No, but, like, I saw this one video. Like, yeah.
I mean, we're already... I almost just said that word. Screwed at this point.
Yeah.
So...
No, but, like, I see where they're supposed to be wolves or coyotes or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw this one video where it was a deer.
Yeah.
But the mouth, like, wouldn't close. It stayed open and the tongue was, like,
Yeah.
pointed out. And it followed a car. I hated watching that. I watched it maybe 3 times.
Roby keeps farting.
Whoa. The song centers... Don't talk to me.
Yeah.
The song centers... The song centers around intimacy of all kinds and is likely Adele's most erotic song to date. I told you it's from Genius Lyrics.
That's not the vibe I got from this
Your
song.
just left in the... She's left in the... I'm not done. She's left in the dark and has many doubts, but the physical intimacy distracts her from her emotional discord. And then, for my personal opinion, I enjoy the voice layering and the heavy toms that are involved in this song, like Nate and I kind of mentioned earlier. Stop looking at each other, I'm going to cut someone. And it reminds me of Lorde and her pure heroine phase to a certain extent.
The next song is called When We Were Young. Her voice in this song, like silk, like butter, baby. Literally just... It's very interesting hearing her explore her range with her very low lows and her very high highs. It's honestly just like, I don't know. I don't want to say amazing because that's just like a dull word to use for this. If anything, I'm like awestruck with how vast her range
And
is.
y'all looked at each other when I said brilliant. Why am I attacked?
I was just looking at him, man.
Something that differentiates her from Celine is how low she can go with her range. Like her lower range is almost as impressive as her upper
I
range.
don't know why you were laughing so hard at that.
Just thinking of just Adele doing limbo.
Just godly.
I hate that you just look at me. Like, I feel like there should be more of an introduction, but I first heard this
Now with Roby. Okay, there you go.
I first heard this song when 2 guys sang it on Ellen, and I was like, dude, my voice cracked. I was like, dude, this song bangs. I need to find out who sang this for reals. It was Adele, and I was like, okay, this is about to be amazing. And so this song just, if you don't feel something during the song, you're heartless. Like, I think everyone can relate to the feeling of like wanting to go back, that nostalgic feeling.
Honestly, yeah.
Even if it's not with like a relationship, it's like, let me photograph you in this light in case this is the last time, that we might be exactly like we were before we realized. I mean, that's just beautiful right there. I feel like lots of people were singing about Photographs. You had Ed Sheeran with Photographs not too long after this, and I don't feel like we have physical photographs really anymore.
Yeah, that's more of like a that kind of died when I was like a little kid. Yeah,
that's why I buy film cameras and get like very specific moments.
I like having physical copies of it because it doesn't. When it's all digital, it doesn't feel like you actually own the pictures.
I always lose them. Like I can't.
And when you're with a person, like a relationship, and it ends, burning it is just so much more satisfying than just like
hitting delete. Yeah.
There's more closure in that one. More dramatic.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think the actual meaning of the song. Well, actually, no. The meaning of the song is really deep. Per Genius Lyrics Part 2. But it's a 70s styled shimmery disco ballad, and it is Elton John inspired. And it's actually her favorite song on the album.
It's my favorite song on the album.
It's if this isn't it, there's one other one that might compete with it, but it's one of the top two because it's just a good song. But she explained that the setting is that you're at a party with old friends and acquaintances, right? And it has everyone that you've ever like had a falling out with, everyone you've ever loved, everyone you've ever not loved. And you're all together again when you're like 50 years old, but it feels like you're 15 again. Mm-hmm. And so that's how she describes it. And I think that's kind of like a very crazy concept to kind of wrap your head around. And I absolutely love it with everything inside me. I do love this song. So
there's some people I don't want meeting in my life, you know, like some from the past. I don't need them meeting some people in my present.
They don't need to be at the party.
I don't get invited to a lot of parties.
They aren't invited to the cookout.
I was invited to Laney's party.
God.
Everyone was trash to that thing. Not me though. I stayed sober because I'm a good kid, and also had to drive myself home.
That's why I told people to bring DDs.
But hey, I'm 21, still haven't had a drop yet. So
Brianny.
That's us high-fiving.
Okay.
The next song is called Remedy.
I think I took notes on this.
Her voice during this chorus is very forceful. It's like a freight train of beautiful sound, smacking you right in the face.
Editing that in.
The way she says remedy in the song. Blesses my soul.
You didn't listen to the song.
Blesses my soul. Brother, listen to it. Tell me how she says remedy. Tell me it doesn't bless her soul.
You want me to listen to it right now?
No, not right now. Whenever we go to commercial break, because yeah.
Do we have a sponsor?
No. Well, kind of.
It's about the
people. Is it Manscaped?
Dude, I wish we
times?
were sponsored by Manscaped. That would be so awesome.
Manscaped.
Or like, have you seen MeUndies? Like, it's like this underwear brand, and
I've heard about that.
I don't want to give them free advertisement, but I will talk to you about it after.
Or like Roman, Pat McAfee does Roman.
Oh my gosh.
Also, at the end of the song is the last thing I'm going to say about it. There's like a silence right before she finishes the chorus, and all of the instruments and everything cuts off,
and her
it's
voice like kind of fades, like an echo in a sense.
It's like Lainey said the silence was deafening, and that's like a cliche, but it's a cliche because it's true. Mm-hmm. Like, it happens, and you're just it's jarring almost.
Yeah.
And it's weird because it's the exact opposite of something that would be jarring, but it is. So.
You said jarring like 3 times. Speaking of saying the same thing 3 times.
Everybody's a critic.
Everybody's a critic.
Adele repeats her. She only has, it's the chorus like 3 different times. I'm looking at the lyrics now. And then 2 like verses. I feel like she does that a lot.
She only has 2 verses?
Yeah, 2 verses, and then it's all this chorus. And then I was looking at songwriters. It says Adele, Lori Blue, Adkins. Wow, that's a mouthful. I can see why she goes by Adele. It says Ryan Tedder. Is that the same Ryan that used to hang out with Macklemore?
Oh.
Is it? Please look that up.
Oh, that's Ryan Lewis.
Oh.
I feel like we should
Same person.
Same, yeah.
We can edit that out, right? way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going
I'm
to.
curious about Ryan Tedder. I swear I've heard that. Okay.
Twitter.
Oh, he's in One Republic.
Oh,
I think
word.
he's written multiple songs with her too. But
He-
One Republic, good for him. Successful man.
I think it's funny that because to that, we're just looking at Roby's crotch and going like, oh yeah,
Wow.
Okay, now that I'm looking at the lyrics, I kind of remember this song. And Nate, I hate to agree with you again, but the way she does say Remedy is majestic.
Oh yeah.
I know I gave you a hard time.
Yeah. Okay.
Dang.
Get a load of this guy, guys.
Okay.
Everybody comment why you hate Roby.
Everybody comment down below.
That
what
can
you
get
think
like way
those
too
were.
personal, man.
We can remove them.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I mean, we're not going to, but we could.
I mean, people don't comment anyways. It's okay.
It's fine. We only
People
get,
don't
like-
watch. People don't watch our show.
Where do you get your most viewers from?
I want to say like Anchor or like through the actual listening. So like Spotify is probably our most listened
I'm at like
platform.
states.
Oh.
Oh, Tennessee
Here.
for sure.
Tennessee.
And then United States as the country.
What's your second biggest state?
I think it's Texas.
Yeah,
Texas.
probably.
Hey, I
Texas.
hate you, Texas. There's
Or you say people from Texas are dumb?
You mean we can't say anything bad about dumb old Texas? No, you can't!
Texas is so big, bro. Like someone from West Texas and East Texas got to be two different
It's
people.
It's honestly crazy.
It's different time zones, right?
We just drove past the Panhandle. My lord.
What goes on in the Panhandle?
That's exactly what I was thinking. What does go on there?
Do they still get gold like in the rivers and stuff? That's how they get gold, right?
I don't think so. No, but there's nothing out there. And it smells like big booty because it's just cows. It's cow farms.
Big,
Oh,
big
I bet the
booties.
methane percentage in the air.
Specifically big booties. Why did I think of meth and then Breaking Bad? And I was like, no, that's in New Mexico.
Are the walls melting for anyone else right now, or is this just me?
It's just... it's just you, but I wish it was just me.
These lights.
And it's like his mouth opens up and his tongue starts coming out. We're like,
Oh my...
What if you got a call from me? It's like, hey, I'm here now.
I would throw
That
I
would be
would,
the craziest thing.
I would throw up. I almost just
I would.
did.
I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to switch this. I would a gold brick, dude. A gold brick,
Like,
dude.
lady just gets a call, and I'm like, who's that?
I sit there and I'm looking at you. I'm like,
I would legit just
I'm gonna
like,
call you back.
Hey, I forgot the codes.
yeah.
Now I'm scared, and I'm
Now I'm scared.
And I'm
Are
the
you
skinwalker.
kidding me?
I mean, rawr.
Wait, hold on. Do your best bark, and that'll tell me if you are your most realistic best bark.
There's no way.
Dude, you got to. You got to.
I don't think I can. No, we had preview day students at school the other day, and I told one of my friends, I was like, you should scare the preview day students. He goes, like straight up.
Oh my god. Was that your best bark?
Probably.
I'll take it anyway. Let me just remedy. It reminded me of SpongeBob Horse's name in that one episode where he hides it in the Krusty Krab and he eats all the Krabby Patties, and her name is like Majesty, but he wants to call her Debbie. Insert clip.
Because of her mysterious behavior, I have decided to name her Mystery. Now that I think about it, she's also very graceful and majestic. Perhaps I should name her Grace, or Majesty, or Debbie.
Okay. But she wrote this about her son Angelo and other people she wrote it about her son, but then when she sings it, it's about everybody that she loves in her life. So it's just like the ultimate love song, I guess. And Rolling Stone said it's like writing her own version of Bob Dylan's Make You Feel My Love, which is funny because I read that after I had already told Nate that I went to a Bob Dylan concert, and in my head I was like, okay, some of the greatest... I hate the things that you do. And I was thinking, who's the greatest songwriters of all time? And it's Bob Dylan, like Lennon, McCartney, Tom Petty, people like that. So I was like, who's like closer to our generation? And so I was like, okay, Billie Eilish, like our age. She's kind of close. She could probably get there. She has potential, you know.
Yep.
And then I was like, okay, what about like Taylor Swift, though? And like, I think Adele could also be in that category, too. And
Okay, I can get down.
like, you see what...
And you know, I think it may have actually been Remedy. There's one of the songs on here that I thought was very, very like Taylor Swift like. in the writing and then in the music itself. I think it may have been Remedy. But yeah, I agree with that.
But yeah, see, and then they described it like a Bob Dylan song, and I was like, you know what? Like, that's pretty genius. Thank you.
Remedy's nuts. Got him! And we're back. So the next song is called Water Under the Bridge. This beat reminded me of The Weeknd at the beginning. The artist, not the time. The actual vocals, luckily, aren't at all. I'm not a huge fan of The Weeknd, so that worked out well. This song was definitely designed, though, to be like an earworm type song. Like, the chorus is designed to be like a catchy rhythm, not hard to sing. Has those like stereotypical pop claps, like the during the song, and it was just very obviously designed to be like this was their moneymaker. At least to me, is what it felt like. This was just mid for her standard that she had set so far, in my honest opinion. Yeah, I just wasn't really about it.
Nate, I hate that you keep going first because you say the exact same things I'm going to say, and it sounds like I'm literally just repeating you. But no, like Nate said, beginning, I wouldn't necessarily say The Weeknd, but it definitely had that song you're going to hear on the radio for 3 years vibe. Mm-hmm. This is definitely more pop, catchy, and that's just what it is. And that's what I typically listen to those songs because that's just how I am. So Adele, I was like, that's not who you are, man. You're soulful. You write powerful lyrics. Not that these aren't powerful lyrics, but I just feel like the lyrics are taken away from a little bit just because it is catchy and you're just singing it, not really thinking about it.
And I hate when that happens.
It's like pumped up kicks. Like, you don't realize what you're singing.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a good example of that.
But no, I mean, it's a good song, catchy, but just on the lesser scale of what she's capable of. Fair. I mean, she's 25 years old at this point. Adele, let's get it together. Maybe on 21 I could have seen this happen.
Oh God.
This is 25.
Was 21 when she covered Bob Dylan's song?
Yes, I think so.
Okay. Anyway, but I completely agree with that. The composer does take away of the actual meaning and lyrics of the song. And it's actually about a relationship suddenly getting really serious, and then she's kind of like afraid of how serious it's gotten, and she realizes as she goes along that this is actually a relationship she's meant to be in or that she really wants. And Adele said it's like waiting for him to be horrible, but he's not going to be, which means that relationship, like, it's not going to end. And she said it was a groundbreaking moment. I personally was not a big fan of this song when I first heard it and when it was on the radio and stuff. I didn't really like it. I don't know why. But after listening to it again, I think it was because of like the meaning also adding into it. I enjoyed it a lot more, but kind of like you all talked about the catchiness and stuff, I did not like the claps that they included in it. I thought that was too overdone, too poppy, that kind of thing. But yeah.
So, this next song is called River Lee. Not gonna lie, when me and Laney were listening to this, we roasted on Adele for the first whole third of this song. Not like on her music or anything, but we were just like, man, she stinks. She uses Dawn dish detergent to wash herself, bro. She uses that 3-in-1 shampoo. Just roasting on her for absolutely no reason.
Oh God.
Her voice is really nice in this, but this music isn't necessarily my thing in a general perspective. Just this style of music isn't something that I would really listen to on my own. So I'd been losing interest a little bit at this point in the album, not drastically by any means, but I think she had needed at this point in the album to spice things up a little bit because she was losing me.
Nate, for the first time, I disagree with you, man. This brought me back. I'm sitting here listening to these ballads, and I am bored as nobody's business. I'm like, man, get your crap together. River Lee brings Adele Goes Country. It was phenomenal.
Interesting.
Adele went Dolly on us for this song. And
went Dolly.
I'm not a huge country fan, but I just think this was a nice break, a nice change of pace, and River Lee, I think, I kind of had a Jolene vibe going into it.
Interesting.
As we spoke about earlier.
Hey, good tie-in.
And
you're meant for this.
I just thought it was nice. I was like, okay, she tried something different. Do I think it worked great? No, I just don't think that's Adele. But
that's fair.
It was new, it was unique, and it brought some spice back to my life at 7:30 this morning.
I love that. That's a great way to start your day. All right, so River Lee is actually a real river that flows through the north and is east of Adele's childhood home.
Which is?
I don't know. It didn't say.
Somewhere in England.
Somewhere in England.
Oh, right.
I think.
I had Ohio in my head. Forgot she was.
Same thing, I guess. But
Bro, Ohio doesn't
I think she's from actually like South London.
Tottenham, London, the United Kingdom.
I bet she's a fan of the Hotspurs.
The Tottenham.
Does she like Harry Kane?
I hate.
I bet she watched Ted Lasso. Because he coaches the Hotspurs, I'm pretty sure.
I haven't seen it, but I've really been wanting to.
People tell me because I play soccer, and I'm like, dude, I'm not only defined by my soccer skills.
Is she knighted? MBE. What does MBE mean?
Shut up.
She is a member of the most excellent order of the British Empire.
Yeah, but I think lady would be like knighted.
Isn't it lady?
So she's Lady Adele. That's interesting.
So we have Sir Elton, Sir Ringo, Sir Paul, and Lady Adele.
That's awesome.
That's who we have so far. There's 4 that I know of. Wow, okay. Anyway.
Sir Ian McClellan.
I forgot about that, King.
Shrek's not knighted, but he knights someone in the third one, and he like cuts in.
Shrek the Third.
Yes. God, that's so funny. Aren't they coming out with a new one?
Yeah,
I think
they're
so.
like kind of rebooting it a little bit.
I'm waiting. Very impatiently.
One thing I would like to say before Lainey gets to talk about the song is shout out to Adele on the weight loss journey, because man, she's looking a lot.
She's putting a lot of work. Like
I didn't know honestly until we had to listen to this, and I went and I looked up Adele and looked at pictures, and like, wow, she has lost a lot of weight.
Yeah. I remember seeing it on like the Daily Mail on Snapchat of like her journey or whatever.
That's where I saw it too.
Yeah.
I was like, that's no way that's Adele. And it was Adele.
It was crazy. I think Rebel Wilson did the same thing. Fat Amy from Pitch Perfect.
Yeah.
They just gotta call her Amy now.
Just call her Amy.
But she lost a bunch of weight, and I think she got down to like 150 or something.
That's crazy.
Which is less than me. So
Rebel Wilson. Let me look at her.
Probably nothing to do now that they're done with Pitch Perfect.
Images.
God.
Oh wow. Huh.
No, yeah, this is the podcast.
Here's a picture of Rebel Wilson.
Thank you for that.
Here's a picture of me and Lainey from when we were kids.
I don't have that.
Here's a picture of me and Lainey from when we were kids.
I have that.
Here's a picture of me.
It's gonna be a screenshot of you sitting right here.
I'm trying to see how far we can see.
I'm gonna pull out a yearbook picture.
Like elementary school.
I don't have those handy. Freshman year I do have though.
Oh, wow. Yeah, throw that up there.
Do you have glasses?
Yes.
I have much more than glasses.
Yes.
Come on.
I had a bowl haircut.
Brent had that coconut haircut for the
Oh no,
time.
Roby. Oh no, Roby.
Whose Instagram was that?
I don't know. I just went to his
Oh.
tagged and then scrolled to the bottom. Oh no, Roby.
I don't remember you looking like that. I remember the glasses on.
I don't remember you really looking the way you looked your senior year when I was a freshman. Like, I feel like you look even different from then. And I guess since y'all have, like, known each other a lot
Like
more
a
closely for a
Pokemon,
while.
just
so-
keep evolving.
You.
Why you?
Get a load of this guy.
Here's a picture of me and Lenny kissing.
That and it's gonna be just like a blank.
It's gonna be naked. Nate didn't find that as funny as I did.
He got nervous. Why would you even suggest that?
You should get this tatted.
For those of you that, actually all of you don't know, except for me, Roby, and Laney, I wrote a hi Roby on my leg for when he got here so that he could see that in the middle of the podcast and be like, oh, hey.
Well, you made me get under the table for the beginning of the podcast.
We didn't make you do anything. You were like, man, I should like pop up.
I also thought it'd be funny if I was in a shorter chair, and now it's not as funny now that this actually happened.
Yeah, Roby's actually like 4 inches taller than us in real life. He's just in a chair that's way shorter than ours.
Yeah, he really is. Look at the difference.
It makes me look like a giant.
I don't know, you're in the middle, I guess. Can I finish this at least?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Okay, great.
We should do musicals.
Roby, this is the 4th time you've said that to me. I'm not even joking. That's the 4th time. I keep count. Anyway, so like this river, right? Ran east of her childhood home, which was in South London. She spent a lot of time walking alongside the river to go to other places because it was like basically one big community around it. Oh God! And that's where she would like meet up with her friends and stuff. And so she basically uses this as a metaphor for a bunch of bad traits that she has in her personality now. And she blames it on where she came from.
Yeah.
So that's what the song's about. Next.
The next song is called Love in the Dark. This song is very sad. It's definitely very, very minor.
Yeah.
I didn't say a lot for this, I'm not going to lie, because I feel like, was I trying to like do something, or was I trying to like talk to you or something during this song, Lainey, or like something happened and it made me not pay as much attention.
We were talking.
It does definitely exemplify the pain of things between you and someone just not that you love just not working out anymore, and even though you still love them,
I feel like we had 3 different conversations during this song, but yeah.
That is meant to be. So that's really all I have to say about this.
Dude, so the violin and the strings in this one are absolutely delicious.
I'll mention those too.
They're so good. When it hit me, I was like, yes. And so I thought it was just going to be the beginning, but then there's like, not a solo, but just a little, and I was like,
just like that. Just like that.
And then I said it's lyrically interesting because she sang some like, I don't know, it feels very poetic in a sense, and I wanted to look at the lyrics later, but I never did. But I'm looking at it now, and this line just says, oh yeah. It sounded way better in the song, but it's just funny how it says that. Wait, and then this went in, and I don't think you can say this. That's super serious, but this is so sad. Like, I can't love you in the dark. It feels like we're oceans apart. There's so much space between us, baby. We're already defeated.
Yeah.
Like, that's so sad to know something's over. Like, and to acknowledge that. I think that's the hardest thing. Like, you know it's over, but you're just not wanting to do it, and so you just live with it.
Yeah.
Lady, is that funny to you? Because I was kind of pouring out for a second there.
I get you. Man, this one has been a good one.
I think it's a bad one.
Literally crying.
So do you need a permanent third host, or?
I think Carly's coming on too. And when our next...
Yeah, I can't make it that day.
Oh, shots. You hear that, Carly?
I don't even know if she still listens.
Hey, if you're still listening, Carly, comment down below.
Carly, you're great. You're one of my best friends. Thank you for still hanging out with me.
Alright, so you know what? We just decided to cut the rest of that conversation, and I'm going to wrap up this song for us. So, Love in the Dark. Supposedly... Nope, that's not a word. Supposedly about... I do that constantly.
Pretty sure you just said the same word twice.
No, I said a B instead of a D at the end of the first one. Trust me, I said limes one time instead of lines. Anyway, so supposedly this is about the man she was with before her husband at the time, so her rebound. And he gave her what she needed at the time, which was love and comfort during heartbreak. But the relationship wasn't meant to go on, and she feels uncomfortable. That one. In that position of lost feelings and dumping him. Good strings. In the sentence.
Oh.
Okay, so the next song is called Million Years Ago. I like this little finger-picked guitar kind of vibe going on. Gives me a coffee shop kind of feel. I could listen to this while riding on a dark interstate at night. I could just feel myself pouring my heart out all by myself in my car. You know those vibes.
I do that in the daytime.
It just hits different at night, though. The guitar in the song is really, really nice. It's like one of the biggest things I noticed about this is the little hammer-ons and pull-offs that she does on these little chord progressions that, I don't know, I just really, really like the guitar on this, and that's the main thing that kept me involved with the song the whole entire time.
I think that's the part where they reference Phantom of the Opera. I think that's the song.
I don't know, I've never seen that.
I mean, but I'll talk about it partially. Time out. What is on Scooby said?
Okay.
That's the lens cleaning bite.
Okay.
So while we're on this, is that the bathroom behind that?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I thought it was super loud when he went to the bathroom earlier. And that's probably why.
Yeah, the bathroom.
Yeah, because it's like, that's a
just
sink. And
behind.
then there's a toilet.
So I could have walked in there while you were in there.
Well, no, because here.
Time out. Time in.
On me. So I said, I love the acoustic feel of it too. In my notes, I'll explain this. I said soft acoustic Western feel. And what I meant by that is like, sounds like something you hear kind of in a Western, someone's just sitting there strumming. Reminded me of that song is like, I can't back down, or something like, maybe I won't back down.
Right?
Yeah. I kind of remember like something similar to that. You got a guitar, someone's just singing, you know. And hey, they got country over in Engleadon, so
Engleadon, yes.
That's awesome.
I just figured Dolly Parton has an entire album dedicated to performing in London.
Who's Dolly Parton?
Who's London? Tipton?
Paris? Okay, are you done?
London, Tipton, Paris, Hilton. I'm fresh on this beat.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No. Are you done?
Well, you kind of stopped me, so yeah, I'm done.
You can continue. We just
Oh,
did
you
this
meant
all the
about
time.
this song.
I meant the song, yeah.
I literally just wrote soft acoustic Western feel, which is
No, yeah. I like your last 3 notes too.
yeah. I wrote more about a million years ago than I did the last 3 songs.
That's a song we're on, right?
Did we do Water Under the Bridge yet?
Yeah, we did that one earlier.
Okay. I'll delete that one. I'm really tired. I'm sorry. It won't. I'm sorry. I'm tired.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. So this song, like I kind of briefly talked about, and Nate talked about with the guitar, uses the melody from Phantom of the Opera. She wrote this song after driving past Rockwell Park in South London, where she grew up. Passing the childhood park moved her to tears, prompting her to write this song about missing her carefree days before fame. Sorry, headphone.
Sorry.
Okay, for you listeners, we have to take a time out before I finish. For you listeners, there's just a lot of laughing and no explanation. So, just watch the YouTube.
Roby has been doing absurd things this whole entire podcast.
Pretty much. Just so sorry for that one.
Well, Jacket just farted, bro.
Anyways. Yeah, the jacket did that one this time. So after passing her childhood park, it moved her to tears, prompting her to write this song about missing her carefree days before fame. And in this song, I liked her deeper voice, and I think that this is also one of my favorite songs on the album.
Sorry about that. We just keep talking. The next song is called "All I Ask." This chorus is soul shaking. The way she hits all those notes perfectly in tune with the piano in the back playing the exact same notes as her. There's a little key change at the end. Bless my soul, on God. It's like she was crying out to be loved. I really like this song. This is one of my, I don't want to say my favorite on the album, but it's one of the ones I'm more partial to.
I guess that means I'm up. I thought we were back to some more just riffs and being loud. You know, and it's not
Maybe
bad.
Maybe it was this song I thought of then.
She's a very great vocalist, and she's very powerful, but I don't know. I just feel like sometimes it's fortissimo the whole time.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just like, you're great, but like, tone it down. I'm getting too distracted by your beautiful voice, and I'm not focusing on the words.
You know what? Her voice isn't too powerful. You're just not equipped to hear her powerful
Yeah,
voice.
sure. But it's just like these lyrics are phenomenal, but I can't listen to them because she's going so hard in the paint. Like she
Stop it.
I go hard in the paint.
She's just going through run after run, like singing so loud. And like I said, not bad, but I feel like it's taking away from what she's writing. Like she's being very emotional. I feel like you could have just as much emotion when you tone it down on the verge of tears and it's just you and a piano. Like Jeremy Zucker, is that his name? I listen to his music a lot, and he's just simple, usually one piano, and he's not like a crazy good singer or anything, but he's just
And you've told me about him. I don't know.
it's
his
very
last
soft, very nice. I'll play you some music after this. Not now, because copyright. And this isn't about him. He doesn't have an album on this dang list, and I don't think
And
he ever
Adele
will.
has 2.
She has 2?
Uh-huh.
So-
21 and 25.
Oh, wow. They just really put anyone on here, don't they?
The way that made me audibly gasp. Okay. All I ask, Bruno Mars was a co-writer on this song, and
That's why it's lyrically amazing.
it sounds like a Bruno Mars song that he would sing. Yes, thank you, like that, just like that. Beautiful as always. Thank you, Adele. And it is about a potentially final escapade in a failing relationship, and apparently it kind of has a curse around it because every time she would perform it live, there were technical difficulties. Like the first time I think was at the Grammys, and all of the mics or something fell off and hit something else, and so a loud screech went out through the audience. And then the second time, the mics all failed and she couldn't hear it.
Is Bruno dealing with demons?
Stop it.
Does Bruno have a deal with demons and like they wanted royalties for this, but they
He
couldn't
sacrificed his soul to have a beautiful voice like he does.
I'm just trying to imagine Bruno singing
That is
this
fair.
like.
You can, if you
But
like.
don't get me wrong, I know there's no tomorrow. All I ask is-
I mean, so you know what's going on. And that's all I got.
The last song, I can't believe we made it. It's called Sweetest Devotion.
Sweetest Devo.
We didn't. Lainey, this is when Roby showed up to the house, so Lainey
Oh,
had
it's
to go
my fault. You guys
downstairs.
didn't listen to the songs.
Lainey had to go downstairs halfway through this song and let Roby in, but I listened to all of it. I'll try to keep it short and sweet because we have very limited space on this memory card, and I'm trying to get it done. The chorus, lovely, just like the last one. It's a peppy end of the album. That's all I'll say because I'm trying to do it quick.
Okay, yeah, so we're going really fast. Lainey left for like 40 minutes.
That is facts. That is facts.
To the mic, so that's another reason they didn't listen to it. It's great. It's nothing too special.
No, we listened before I left. Thank you.
It's nothing too special. I was listening to it as I pulled up, ironically. She says, again, it's the chorus 1,000 times. If you're going to end the album on this, that's just so lame. Like, I feel like albums should end on a really high, big note.
Welcome to our world.
And I really love when albums kind of do a medley for the last song, and it pulls in like John Bellion does that. It's so good.
Meatloaf did that on Bad Out of Hell.
Yeah.
Literally every song from the album.
yeah,
was
every
referenced
song.
in that
That, see, I love that.
Yeah.
Adele, just be better. All right, Lainey.
Okay, she said that this song is also about her child, and I quote, "Something much bigger than my life. I love that my life is now about someone else." End quote. Where would you all rank this on the 92 list?
All right, reeling her in. Where is it right now?
53, 52.
40s.
I would put it higher on this list.
So there's 92, right?
There's 92, and obviously Roby has not listened to all of them with us.
Whoa. I've listened to Pod. Big fan.
Fake fan. Okay.
You know, so I've looked at this list numerous times.
You've done all the research.
Listen to the Okay, well, I've listened to the podcast.
That's all the research you need because we're so educated.
I'm going to put it at 40. At 40 exactly. There's some albums on here that just aren't my vibe, and I feel like this is getting to my vibe, so I'm gonna put it at 40. Dead Center. No, I'm kidding. That's not Dead Center.
I'd say 47.
The Twitter, TDM Pod, TDM POD, the Instagram, the Diamond Mine Podcast, the YouTube, the Diamond Mine. If you look up the Diamond Mine Podcast, will be the first thing to pop up if you want to see our beautiful faces and see what Roby looks like.
Subscribe, like, and comment on our YouTube channels. Subscribe to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen. Rate us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts. Really get that up there, you know. I think every episode you can rate 5 stars. We have a TikTok. Follow us on TikTok, Diamond Mine Podcast.
Roby, do you have anything to say before you sign off your first ever episode on the Diamond Mine? Our first ever guest.
Yeah, you can find me at Roby Newbert, just about anything. No one else has that name, so it's going to be my name for every social media outlet. I had a great time. I appreciate you guys having me. I think we've established that I'm the new third host now. So we're going to do a new podcast on musicals coming up soon. I don't want to give up too much information, but that'll be after this.
Because there is no information on it yet. This has been the Diamond Mine Podcast with Nate and Laney and Roby. We'll be back at you next week with
See you next
the
week, guys.
Bodyguard soundtrack.
Oh.